everybody who already with us, and we will start in a few seconds. And today we with Bunny, my dear friend, will talk about stems. Uh, these are few examples of stems. We will gonna talk where we use it, how to make them, and how they can improve the look of your shoes, especially if you don't have, for example, good leather. What I mean, for example, if you have some scratches, some not good leather with a lot of spots, eventually it's difficult to use this type of leather. So you can make a print on this leather. You can create some print, maybe not with the name of your brand, with some other ornament that you can apply to the leather and create interesting pattern. Okay, so let's talk about the stems. Usually where we use them, with these stems we can apply a name of our brand, the brand of our shoes that we want to create. We want that somebody who will buy our shoes will know who produced them. Okay, so with these stems you can use at home by applying it in the place where you want to place them. In the mass production they have stems like this with the machine. They use it, and sometimes we can use the color, for example, gold color, this foil they place, and with the press they with a little bit of heating they apply this ornament, this name of the brand, the designer name, on the insoles, on the also on the shoe soles. And later we'll talk how you can change the look of the leather if you don't have a good nice leather. Okay, so how you can create them and where. First of all, important thing that when you will design these stems, the ornament, the pattern that you want to apply on insole or on the shoe sole must be not have thick lines, because if you will have thick lines or thick elements during applying it with the heat, it may have not a clear vision, not clear stem. Okay, and later we will show you how to do it and where you can apply them. I'll take few examples of leather. Okay, so you will develop the design that you want to make in some programs like I forgot the name of the program. It must be one-on-one. The size of your stem must be one-on-one. Okay, so the dimension must be the real dimension, and you design it and apply in the website where they produce the stems, and it's AliExpress, for example, where this stem that Bunny made, he made it on AliExpress. You just apply the image of your stem and they will produce for you only this part of the stem, this part. Okay, and it comes with the screw. Okay, and then when it comes with the screw, then you can create some kind of handle like this one, or if you don't have any possibility to create handle, you can use pincers. For example, this is mine, and I used it when I produced my shoes in a factory, hundreds of shoes, so eventually it's impossible to make each of them by hand. But then I made at home press with this stem, so when we will heat it, we press on the part of detail that where we want to create a stamp, and I hold it with the pincers. Okay, with some some tool that will allow you to hold it, because before we'll apply it we will need to heat it. Okay, so this is general information on how you can use it, how you can apply it. And now we will talk about how it will look at the end. So you remember I told that we need to heat it and then we need to apply it on the leather. For example, most of the uses of the stems is in the insoles to see the name of the brand, okay? And when I talked about the width of the lines, I mentioned that it must be not too thick, because when you will heat it and you will use a lot of pressure, it will the thick lines of your pattern of your stem will not be clear, okay? It will be like, it will look like one big piece, okay? So that's why it's better to create thin lines, not more. The thickness of each line of your logo must be not more than 1 millimeter, okay? Now, how we do it in our home, on the space where you work? We need to have the some heating plate, okay, like this one, and we need to put it on this heating plate and wait. How much you need to wait? This is depends on the leather type, on the strength of this stem that you want to create, the clearness of this stem that you want to create on the sock liner or on the shoe sole, okay? And Banna now will, for example, how much you made a lot of tests here, yes, and how much time you need, for example, to create very clean and clear stamp.
It depends, as you say, depends of the power of this
Heating
plate,
plate.
heating plate, and leather also. And you must make some tests, a lot of tests to find the best results. Here I have a few examples, because I don't use the fur because for me it's a very
Yes,
complex.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's difficult to create
And
clean.
this is the results of tests. Here you can see the if it's not too much
Yes,
heating,
heating.
yeah, there is too much
Yes,
heating.
you see here on the stem it has a lot of small tiny circles, and also avoid such elements where you have very tiny details, because if you will heat it too much, all these details will be smashed and will look like one thick piece, okay?
Yeah. Here is, for example, a piece I'm satisfied with. I am satisfied. You can see
Yes.
all these small details
Yes.
and good contrast. And also, this is my choice for leather is a vegetable tan leather, and good for a hot
Yeah.
stamp. You see, all of this result of tests.
Yeah, different. You see different.
You must find
look.
exactly what you want. Some people like this almost
Yeah.
invisible,
Yeah.
just like
Some
how to say.
trace.
Yeah, it's just depends. Some people like to be high contrast or.
Yeah.
No.
Also, also with this approach, you can, for example, make a size of your shoes. You can order a number from 0 to 9, and then stamp it on the shoe sole to make a sizing, for example, for your shoes. Okay, so there are a lot of options here, variations, and then depends what you want to create. Okay, so if you want to create on the sock liner, so you need to have a pattern where to place it. Usually there are I don't know, here you can place the stamp in this place where starts the arch zone. Okay, why? Because in this place the feet doesn't touch the sock liner and the stamp will stay for a long time. Someone like to make stamps here, because if it's closed shoe, okay, if it's closed shoe, sometimes it's not visible here in the middle, and what you see only this part of the shoe. And by the way, this is the kid shoes that you made recently in our kid shoe course. And now you have a great chance to buy a lot of courses with big discount, okay? Because we are now close to the Black Friday, okay? So it's a great opportunity to purchase courses with great discounts, okay? So the placement of this stamp depends on the shoe type, because if it's closed shoe type, maybe it will be not visible, but it's you need to make tests and see how it looks inside of your shoe, okay? So you need to have the pattern of the sock liner, decide where you want to place it. You see, this is the mark of the edge, so you will know how it will look. So for example, this is the boundaries, and following these marks the stamp will be in the center, okay? If you will not make these marks, it could be here or accidentally here, not exactly in the center, okay? Also, to be the same on the second half, by eyes to place it is difficult, but while you will have the marks where to place it, you will get identical results, okay? So you must have a pattern for the sock liner if you want to create this stamp on the sock liner. If you want to create it on the shoe sole, it's not the shoe sole where we can create the stamp, because this is the rubber. But if you made shoe sole out of leather, for example, this, you see, it's something different, but it's already made with the machine. But you can also make the stamp when you will finish the shoe sole. Why? Because shoe sole, after attaching the shoe sole, we will sand it, we will work on it, and all these marks, all these stamps will disappear. So it's better to make it after finish the shoes. Okay?
I'm also tested
Yeah.
on sole leather, and what is funny, you must put the little water on
To burn it, it will
yeah,
be
where you want to make the stamp.
Yeah, it will be. It will, with the water, it will burn it more and will leave
It's better.
more precise and also more visible
Yeah.
stamp, and in the easiest way. Okay, and for example, this stamp that we now will show how to use it, we use it also in the sneakers course to show people how to work with it. And also sneakers now is available for the sale. Okay, now let's continue with this stamp. We will try it. We'll put it on the heating plate.
This is how
Yeah.
when you order on. I ordered this from AliExpress, and it's super quality, nice craftsmanship, and you got in this like this without handle. You can make the handle alone. Personal. And this is how I made handle. It's very functional, good looking.
Okay, so you are already it's on.
No,
No, let's.
not.
We need timer. Yeah.
Okay, we will switch on the
Yeah.
heater, the maximum, and wait to be
Okay. In the
red.
in
In
the
the meantime,
meantime,
we can.
I will talk about another option. So we told about sock liner, where you can put this any stamp, shoe sole. Also, you know, some shoemakers make their stamp here on the inner side of lining. Okay, so you can also use this approach and make some stamp on the face side of your lining, on this place, on the side, because if you place it here, it's eventually not be visible. So on some place on the lining, on this part, on the back part of the lining. Okay, so for example, if you leather that you work with, it's bad non-quality leather and has a lot of scratches, a lot of spots, and you don't want to waste this leather. You probably maybe not have any other leather. So what you can do, you can develop some ornament, and we will use today this one to show you, but let's say that you developed and have the stamp. So you can apply, for example, you have some big spot in the middle. For example, here, for example, let's say that here it's a big dirty spot or some scratch. So you, before you will last it, you will place your stamp where you want and make it in the middle of this place, for example, where you have not quality, not good looking leather, before you go to last. So you must have the pattern to know where is exactly placed, where you want to place, where you want to apply the stamp. Okay, it's also be not only the not only because you want to cover something, maybe you want to decorate your upper with some element. So to decorate it, you should have pattern and apply it exactly where you want to decorate, where you want to use it, in the place where you decided. Yeah. For example, some of my students create embroidering, very interesting embroidering patterns. It looks very beautiful, and to make this elements with embroiderment, you need to have a pattern. So you need to decide where you want to apply it, on the outer side, for example, or on the center. So you need to have a pattern of the shoe where you want to use it. Now, if you, it's already hot.
Yes.
Oh.
What you
Yeah.
want? This one.
Yeah.
A bit. This one also. And now it's.
It must be some.
3 minutes
yeah.
and 30 seconds.
You should have some stiff, some hard surface where you will apply it, where
And
you
flat.
will use, and flat. Yes.
Perfect foot. Now in meantime we can maybe to cut the insoles
Yeah.
by the pattern.
Okay, I will cut it. This is, for example, lining. It's not sharp. You see, recently we talked about cutting. In the previous live session, we talked about cutting. Now you will see how I cut. I never make the outer line. I always cut like this. But there is, as we already talked about it, there is advantages and disadvantages of each approach. Now we need to mark the placement of this stamp that we will apply here.
Also, Sveta,
Да. Okay.
maybe is also one of option to make zigzag around.
Yeah.
To
make this zigzag around, you should enlarge
Decoration.
on 5 millimeters your pattern, because this not 5. Yeah, it depends on the zigzag. Sometimes 5, sometimes at 3 millimeters, to cut, to not
very
reduce it,
decorative and
to not
easy
reduce.
to cut.
Okay, this is the placement.
Mhm.
Okay,
1 minute.
so we, because one tested already this stamp, he knows exactly the time needed to make the stamp.
Here is a vegetable.
Yeah.
Tan leather.
It's about 3 minutes
3
and
minutes and half.
half. Yes, but also it's depend on the strength of your heating plate. Okay, so before you will do it, make a lot of tests.
Also, I always use the piece of this leather first to test, and then I'm satisfied. Not directly on the.
Yeah, on the on the product.
Yeah. Where is the piece of this leather?
Here.
Oh,
it's small. It's small.
But it's enough. Now we can stop.
So be very, very careful to not hit yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And maybe a little few seconds.
So count 5 seconds, maybe.
Yes.
It also depends on the type of leather.
See how it's beautiful. And also you must check position, the right position of the put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Ta-da!
Yeah, it's beautiful. You see, it's not a vegetable leather. It's some it's sheepskin, but it's look very.
Yeah, but you must check every time. Check on different leather, because some of the leather have some like plastic, some
cover.
Yeah, and then it will be very, very ugly. And
let's apply here, for example, for shoe soles. Yeah.
Just to check. And
1, 3, 4, 5.
Without fur.
Yeah.
And always return to the plate, because
to not waste. To keep it always hot. Yeah.
Just a few seconds, no problem. Then we will try on this leather, this type of leather.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Yeah. For the shoe sole, I think this stamps it's must. It just must to have to name.
Must have.
Yeah, must have to have a name of your brand. Also to put sizes, number of size, because in your
also text, I'm ingenious.
Yeah. In your when you work at home, you don't have all these machines. So you need to improvise, okay? And this is one of the ways to create shoes that will look like very professional, with the size, with the brand, and you can do it at home, okay? And now let's I talk about not good looking leather, okay? So also to create these interesting patterns with some ornament, not just the name of the brand, we can cut. For example, this is the pattern that you developed. It could be the flat ballets or some boots. I will use now the pattern, and this is a second method of cutting. Okay, for example, we have some simple flat ballets with a not good looking leather. Okay, so here is the lasting. So to not waste our time, we will not apply here the stamp. We will apply only in few places, here, here, different. Just rotate it how you want. It's just we will use it as a ornament.
First I will test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, great. Maybe in this position.
I think few, a lot to cover entire piece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. Just imagine that you develop some beautiful ornaments, some floral, for example, element, beautiful lines with the designs like this and the flower. It could be full. And just improvise, you know, you can develop any, you can create a pattern like tattoo, okay, something. I don't know what is the limits of dimension in this place. There is a limit. You don't know.
Where?
In this place where you bought this, where you ordered these stamps.
You can order
Different,
yeah,
yeah.
different dimension. This is for soul. And when this stuff happened
Yeah.
on the test, then usually I press and a little bit
Yeah,
left
yeah.
and
In
right,
this,
going
yeah.
in every
And the direction.
direction to be
Yeah.
everywhere.
Make another one here, here, and here. And then we'll cut it and you'll see how it will look on the... We will improvise, we will use this like a shoe last, replace this pattern out of leather.
It's also one example how you can use for package.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
This is also example how you can use your personal brand name logo for shoes, for bag of shoes like this.
yeah.
So it looks very
Beautiful.
beautiful, luxury.
I also want to know later how it looks on this type of
What?
leather. Then we will try on this leather. Before, let's finish with this one, and then we'll try.
What you need here? More?
Yeah, more. Just cover the entire.
Ooh. You know, you see what's happened when it's overheated.
Yeah,
Because
it
it's burn,
makes this
burn,
kind of
and sometimes can crack.
Yeah.
The cracks.
too much heat.
Mhm. If it's overheated.
Okay, so don't exaggerate with the heating. For example, you saw that this is nice, good looking stamp. So all other stamps, when you will make them, use same approach, same time, same heating, okay? Heating time and same pressure. Let's make another one here and I will cut it. Okay. Now, I never made, I never made on the sweat. Let's make on sweat, just to see, for me,
Hmm? Okay.
for me.
In fact, I'm not sure I test on
Sweat, yeah, I want to know how it looks. And then
Because
we will,
usually for the lining I have this type of leather.
and then let's try it with the foil.
Yeah, why not?
In the meantime, I will cut it out. See.
Oh, also it's nice.
Yeah. Yes. So you see, also on sweat and this,
Like watermark.
Also this
without
one.
foil,
Yeah.
like watermark.
also here, because this leather has some spots here. Maybe I will use it. Oh, too
Ooh,
much.
high contrast.
Yeah, it's
Different.
too much. No,
Hmm?
it's too much heating here.
Well, also we can try with less time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
It's nice. This is
Yes.
really nice.
Imagine it has,
everything is in the test.
you know, imagine like
Test.
some interesting design of the stamp, and you will have beautiful shoes with less effort.
Maybe I can switch on off.
Yeah, because it starts to be
Too
hot.
hot.
I wanted to try with the foil.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Depend.
On the width.
Would check with. I'm not sure about what temperature we need. See,
Too much.
too much.
Yeah, we need to use this side. This side.
No,
This side.
no.
No? This side? I don't remember already. No.
No, 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 no.
I don't remember.
Just from this side.
This. I don't remember. Okay. So you see, with the foil, it's a little bit problematic because.
You must have the automatic machine
Yeah.
for stamp.
I just want to show you. Like now, it looks like some mess, but when you cut it, following the edges of the pattern, yeah, you will have. This is the option, good option to use not good looking leather. You see how it may look with the floral, some floral pattern or some letters. So here is no limits. You don't have any limit of imagination. Okay, just whatever you want, you can create the stamps and apply it on the sock liner, on the shoe sole, also on the upper. If you want to improve look of the leather that you want to use for your shoes. Okay, so these are the stamps, and the placement also, you can decide where you want to apply these stamps on the sock liner, in which place. Make test and you will see where it's the better option. Okay, so if you have any questions, leave here to find out more about my shoes, my courses. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you have questions about stamps, also you can write below the video. Okay, and see you, and thank you, Banne, for this
Thank you.
for this session, and I will leave the link to the shoemaking courses also in the below this video. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. See you in the next session.
See you.
Bye.